Wake up where the horizon glows with endless shades of gold, waves roll like a lullaby, and life feels slower, softer, and infinitely more beautiful. Along America's coastline, there are cities where every day feels like a vacation, where ocean breezes replace alarm clocks and sunsets are the evening show. These places blend vibrant culture, rich history, and breathtaking scenery into everyday living. It's not just about visiting the shore, it's about living with it, side by side, as part of your story. Here are 10 of the most beautiful coastal cities in the US, where dream meets reality. Number 10. Atlantic City, New Jersey. Atlantic City, perched along New Jersey's Atlantic shoreline, is a city that combines glitzy boardwalk culture with surprisingly affordable coastal living. Home to roughly 38,500 residents, this seaside community attracts both retirees and young professionals drawn to its relatively low housing costs compared to nearby Philadelphia and New York City. The median home price here hovers around $280,000, which is well below the national coastal average, where homes often exceed $500,000 to $600,000. Renters also find opportunity, with one-bedroom apartments averaging around $1,250 per month, significantly cheaper than the $2,500 to $3,000 common in New York's metro areas. The city is famous for its historic boardwalk, a 4-mile stretch lined with casinos, restaurants, and arcades. Tourism pumps nearly $3 billion annually into the local economy, supporting thousands of jobs in hospitality and entertainment. Beyond the casinos, Atlantic City offers access to miles of sandy beaches that remain free to the public, unlike other East Coast towns that charge seasonal passes. Healthcare is another plus, with Atlanticare Regional Medical Center ranked among South Jersey's top employers and providing stable job opportunities. For recreation, residents enjoy boating, fishing, and quick escapes to nearby coastal towns like Ocean City. The city's location is also strategic. Philadelphia is just 60 miles away, and New York City about 125 miles, making Atlantic City a cheaper base for those who commute occasionally or want access to major urban centers without the daily grind. Still, Atlantic City isn't without flaws. Crime remains higher than the national average, with property crime rates about 25% above US norms. The economy also leans heavily on tourism and gambling, which makes it vulnerable to downturns. Despite this, for people seeking affordable oceanfront living, Atlantic City stands out as one of the East Coast's most budget-friendly and entertaining coastal cities. Number 9. St. Augustine, Florida. St. Augustine, often called the nation's oldest city, offers a rare mix of historic charm and affordable coastal living. Founded in 1565, it's home to about 15,000 residents, giving it a small-town feel but with global appeal. The median home price in St. Augustine is around $410,000, higher than Atlantic City, but still below Florida's pricier coastal hotspots like Miami, where homes often top $600,000 to $700,000. Rent for a one-bedroom averages $1,600 per month, making it manageable compared to major Florida metros. Tourism is a powerhouse here, generating over $2 billion annually for St. Johns County. Millions visit yearly to explore attractions like the Castillo de San Marcos, cobblestone streets, and the Spanish colonial architecture. For locals, this means a vibrant restaurant and cultural scene far bigger than what you'd expect in a city this size. Healthcare access is solid, anchored by Flagler Hospital, one of the region's top employers. St. Augustine also boasts 42 miles of beaches, including Anastasia State Park, which offers kayaking, hiking, and fishing. The climate is another major draw, with average winter temperatures hovering around 65 degrees Fahrenheit. making it ideal for retirees fleeing colder northern states. Commute times are short, averaging 22 minutes, and Jacksonville is only 40 miles north, providing big city amenities and international flights within an easy drive. On the downside, hurricanes are a constant threat. In fact, flood insurance can cost homeowners $2,000 to $3,500 annually, which adds to living expenses. Tourism also drives seasonal congestion, with traffic on weekends sometimes doubling commute times. Still, for history buffs, retirees, and families who want both ocean views and a lively cultural scene, St. Augustine remains one of America's most beautiful coastal gems. Number 8. Virginia Beach, Virginia. Virginia Beach is the largest city on this list, with a population of 460,000, blending big city amenities with classic coastal charm. Stretching across 38 miles of shoreline, it's famous for its 3-mile boardwalk, military presence, and thriving economy. The median home price here is around $365,000, while rents average $1,550 for a one-bedroom, making it more affordable than nearby Washington, D.C., where prices are nearly double. Economically, Virginia Beach is strong. The military alone contributes over $11 billion annually, with bases like Naval Air Station Oceana employing tens of thousands. Tourism adds another $1.5 billion a year, thanks to attractions like the Virginia Aquarium and the busy beachfront. Healthcare, finance, and education also provide stable jobs, making this more than just a vacation town. The city is also known for its outdoor lifestyle. Beyond its beaches, there are 200 city parks, plus access to the Chesapeake Bay for fishing and boating. Average commute times are a manageable 24 minutes, and its location places it within easy reach of Norfolk and the greater Hampton Roads Metro, which is home to 1.8 million people. The climate is moderate, with summer highs around 85 degrees Fahrenheit and winter averages in the mid-40s, making it more comfortable than Florida's extremes. Schools rank above average, and crime rates are lower than many other coastal cities of similar size, which makes it popular for families. However, Virginia Beach isn't perfect. Seasonal hurricanes can cause property damage, and flood insurance can tack on $1,500 to $2,500 per year. Tourism also clogs the boardwalk area in summer, and traffic congestion can be frustrating. Still, with its combination of affordability, economic stability, and beach lifestyle, Virginia Beach consistently ranks as one of the most livable coastal cities in America. Number 7. Savannah, Georgia. Savannah, Georgia is a southern coastal gem with deep history, charm, and surprising affordability. With a population of about 150,000, it balances small city living with cultural sophistication. The median home price in Savannah is around $300,000, well below the U.S. coastal average of $500,000 to $600,000. Renting is also reasonable, with one-bedroom apartments averaging about $1,350 per month, compared to Charleston's $1,800 plus. The local economy is anchored by the Port of Savannah, the nation's fastest-growing container port, which contributes over $140 billion annually to Georgia's economy, and provides thousands of jobs in logistics and shipping. Tourism is another major driver, attracting nearly 15 million visitors each year and generating more than $4 billion for the region. This tourism base supports a lively downtown filled with restaurants, boutiques, and historic squares shaded by Spanish moss-draped oaks. Savannah offers plenty for outdoor enthusiasts, too. Tybee Island, just 18 miles away, provides residents with sandy beaches and water sports. The climate is warm, with winter averages in the 60s, making it appealing for retirees and snowbirds. Healthcare is also strong, with Memorial Health and St. Joseph's Candler ranking among the top employers. Still, there are challenges. Savannah's crime rate is higher than the national average, particularly property crime, which sits about 30% above U.S. norms. Summers can also be intensely humid, with heat indexes frequently topping 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Flooding risk is real, too, meaning flood insurance often costs $1,500 to $3,000 annually. Despite these drawbacks, Savannah remains one of America's most beautiful coastal cities, offering a rare mix of affordability, historic architecture, and a strong economic backbone tied to its port and tourism. For those seeking a city that feels both historic and vibrant, Savannah delivers. Number 6. Newport, Rhode Island. Newport, Rhode Island is a coastal city synonymous with luxury, sailing, and historic charm. Home to around 25,000 residents, it's best known for its Gilded Age mansions and world-class marina. While small in population, Newport punches far above its weight in appeal. Housing here is costly. The median home price is about $720,000, nearly double the national average. Rent for a one-bedroom averages $2,100 per month, reflecting the city's high desirability and limited space. The local economy thrives on tourism, boating, and seasonal events, generating roughly $400 million annually. Newport hosts the International Boat Show and is considered the sailing capital of the U.S., drawing wealthy visitors from across the globe. For locals, this translates into a strong hospitality and service industry. Healthcare and education also provide jobs, with Newport Hospital and Salve Regina University among major employers. The city's beauty is undeniable. Cliff Walk, a 3.5-mile coastal trail, offers sweeping ocean views and passes by historic estates like the Breakers, once owned by the Vanderbilt family. Beaches such as Easton's and Satchwest provide residents with classic New England summers. Commutes are easy too, averaging 19 minutes, while Providence is just 34 miles away, and Boston about 70 miles, making it a feasible weekend escape. Negatives? Newport is expensive, not just in housing, but also in everyday costs. Groceries and utilities here run 15 to 20% above the national average. Winters are cold, with January highs averaging only 38 degrees Fahrenheit, which can be a shock for those dreaming of year-round beach weather. Seasonal tourism also brings congestion, particularly in summer. Still, Newport remains one of the most beautiful coastal cities in the U.S., offering unmatched historic charm, sailing culture, and oceanfront elegance for those who can afford its price tag. Number 5. Santa Barbara, California. Santa Barbara, often called the American Riviera, blends Mediterranean-style beauty with California's coastal lifestyle. With a population of about 90,000, it feels intimate yet sophisticated. Housing, however, is steep. Median home prices hover around $1.6 million, nearly 4 times the U.S. average. Renting isn't cheap either, with one-bedroom apartments averaging $2,900 per month. This high cost reflects the city's exclusivity, ocean views, and near-perfect climate. The local economy is diverse. Tourism pumps in more than $2 billion annually, with millions drawn to its beaches, wineries, and Spanish colonial architecture. The University of California, Santa Barbara, UCSB, employs thousands, while aerospace and tech companies like Raytheon add high-paying jobs. The city also benefits from wine production, as Santa Barbara County has over 200 wineries, generating significant revenue and tourism. Lifestyle here is exceptional. Residents enjoy 300 days of sunshine yearly, with average highs of 75 degrees Fahrenheit and cool ocean breezes keeping summers mild. Outdoor activities abound: hiking in the Santa Ynez Mountains, surfing at Rankin Point, or strolling Stearns Wharf. Healthcare is top-notch, too, with Cottage Health ranking among California's best medical providers. Commutes average just 19 minutes, a rarity in California. On the downside, Santa Barbara is vulnerable to wildfires and droughts, driving up home insurance costs by 20 to 30% above national averages. The cost of living overall is nearly 70% higher than the U.S. norm, making it a challenge for middle-class families. Housing affordability is the city's biggest drawback. Still, Santa Barbara's stunning landscapes, stable economy, and unmatched quality of life make it one of the most beautiful coastal cities to live in, even if it comes with a luxury price tag. Number 4. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Myrtle Beach is one of America's fastest-growing coastal cities, with a metro population of about 550,000 and growing nearly 4% annually. What draws people here is simple: affordability and lifestyle. The median home price is just $320,000, far below national coastal averages. Rent for a one-bedroom averages $1,350 per month, making it accessible for retirees and families alike. Tourism is Myrtle Beach's economic engine, generating over $7 billion annually and attracting 20 million visitors each year. Its 60 miles of sandy beaches and more than 90 golf courses make it one of the East Coast's most popular vacation destinations. This tourism economy supports thousands of jobs in hospitality, restaurants, and entertainment, giving the city a youthful, lively vibe. For residents, the benefits go beyond beaches. Healthcare is solid, anchored by Grand Strand Medical Center. Shopping, dining, and live shows are plentiful, and the cost of living sits about 8% below the national average, a rarity for oceanfront living. Myrtle Beach also enjoys a warm climate, with summer highs around 88 degrees Fahrenheit and mild winters averaging 55 degrees Fahrenheit, perfect for snowbirds. Still, Myrtle Beach has downsides. Seasonal tourism creates heavy traffic, with summer congestion doubling travel times. Wages in hospitality remain low, with many jobs paying under $35,000 annually, making affordability harder for locals despite cheap housing. Hurricane risk is also significant, pushing flood insurance to $1,500 to $2,000 annually for many homeowners. Even so, Myrtle Beach remains a rare blend of affordability, entertainment, and coastal charm. For those wanting ocean views without million-dollar housing costs, it's one of the most attractive coastal cities to call home. Number 3. San Luis Obispo, California. San Luis Obispo, often ranked among America's happiest cities, offers a unique mix of coastal charm and small-town warmth. With a population of about 47,000, it delivers a quieter lifestyle than California's bigger coastal hubs. But living here isn't cheap. The median home price sits near $900,000, while one-bedroom rentals average around $2,300 per month. That's high compared to the national median, but significantly more affordable than Santa Barbara's $1.6 million price tag. Economically, San Luis Obispo benefits from education, healthcare, and tourism. California Polytechnic State University, Cal Poly, employs thousands and drives innovation and youthfulness into the city. Tourism also plays a big role, as SLO's wineries, over 250 in the surrounding county, generate millions each year. The downtown area adds to the charm with farmers markets, boutique shops, and a thriving restaurant scene. Nature is another major perk. Residents are just minutes from beaches like Avila and Pismo, while the Nine Sisters volcanic peaks provide hiking trails with panoramic views. The climate is also near perfect, with average highs of 75 degrees Fahrenheit and lows rarely dipping below 45 degrees Fahrenheit, making it one of the most comfortable places to live year-round. Commute times average only 18 minutes, a rarity in California. On the downside, Affordability is a serious concern. The cost of living is nearly 60% above the U.S. average, with groceries, healthcare, and housing leading the spike. Job opportunities outside education and tourism can also be limited, and young families may struggle to find affordable homes. Still, San Luis Obispo shines as one of California's most beautiful and livable coastal cities, perfect for those willing to pay a premium for sunshine, wine country, and coastal serenity. Number 2. Key West, Florida. Key West, the southernmost city in the continental U.S., is a tropical paradise with a year-round island lifestyle. With a population of just 26,000, it feels intimate and relaxed. Yet it attracts over 2 million tourists annually, pumping more than $1 billion into the economy. Housing here is steep. The median home price is around $1 million, while one-bedroom rentals average $3,000 per month. The premium comes from the location: turquoise waters, coral reefs, and a Caribbean feel without leaving the U.S. Everyday costs are also higher, with groceries about 20% above the national average due to shipping expenses. The economy is built on tourism, fishing, and the U.S. Navy presence. Duval Street offers vibrant nightlife, while cultural sites like Ernest Hemingway's home and the southernmost point landmark keep visitors flowing. For residents, the lifestyle is unmatched. Snorkeling, sailing, and sunsets at Mallory Square are daily pleasures. The climate is warm year-round, with highs averaging 82 degrees Fahrenheit and winters rarely dropping below 65 degrees Fahrenheit, making it perfect for retirees escaping harsh winters. Negatives? Isolation is a real challenge. Miami is nearly 160 miles away, connected only by the overseas highway, making travel time consuming. Hurricanes also pose significant risks, with flood insurance often exceeding $3,000 annually. Jobs outside tourism and hospitality can be scarce, and wages often lag behind the high cost of living. Despite these drawbacks, Key West remains one of the most beautiful and unique coastal cities in the U.S. For those who can afford its high price, it's a true tropical lifestyle unmatched anywhere else on the mainland. Number 1. Charleston, South Carolina. Charleston, with a metro population of about 820,000, is widely considered one of America's most beautiful coastal cities. Its pastel-colored homes, cobblestone streets, and historic waterfront make it a cultural treasure. Median home prices here hover around $540,000, higher than the U.S. median, but cheaper than many major coastal markets. Renting is also more reasonable, with one-bedroom apartments averaging $1,700 per month, far less than New York or Miami. The economy is strong and diverse. The Port of Charleston contributes nearly $70 billion annually to South Carolina's economy, while aerospace, Boeing, automotive, Volvo, and healthcare add stability. Tourism is massive, generating $12 billion annually and drawing more than 7 million visitors a year. This influx sustains a vibrant restaurant and cultural scene that far exceeds what you'd expect for a city of its size. Charleston also offers an enviable lifestyle. Beaches like Folly, Sullivan's Island, and Isle of Palms are just a short drive away. The climate is mild, with winters averaging 58 degrees Fahrenheit, though summers can be humid with highs in the 90s. Commutes average 24 minutes, and the city's international airport connects residents to major destinations. On the downside, Charleston faces flooding issues, with sea levels projected to rise another 2 feet by 2050. Flood insurance can add $2,000 plus annually to housing costs. Traffic congestion is also worsening due to rapid growth, and housing affordability is shrinking as demand soars. Still, Charleston remains a standout coastal city, rich in history, booming economically, and stunningly beautiful. For those seeking a balance of southern charm, oceanfront living, and cultural vibrancy, Charleston is nearly impossible to top.